In today's presentation, I will go over an overview of the 3SB orientation. In the beginning of the orientation, our future cohort, or our present now, cohort leaders and professors established who they were, and we established who we were as their students. Our professors are Eric Ginsberg and William Stewart. I'm excited to be able to work with them and be taught by them because they both are very unique professors, and you can tell that they will enlighten me with a lot of different views on teaching. There was also a panel of students that are also 3SBers, and they're in their last semester. We were able to ask them questions, and they were able to tell us stories about how the experience has been. The 3SB orientation went over how 3SB is made for students who need to work because it allows for more flexibility with the 3 semesters instead of the 2 semesters. It also allows us students to prepare more for the EdTPA, which I will go over later. Eric Ginsberg and William Stewart made it clear that although it is more flexible, it is still a very strenuous process similar to all of the other cohorts. Although the handbook wasn't gone over in detail, it was part of the 3SB orientation. One of the most important things that I read from the handbook was the CCTC standards, in which there are about 5 or 6 standards that SDSU looks towards in order to prepare us students to become teachers. These standards involve the guide teachers, cohort leaders, and professors, and other members of the district, helping us to become better teachers through experience and practice. SDSU also prepares students to be that teacher through all of these different necessities. One of the necessities is 600 hours of clinical practice, and throughout the whole program, the end goal is the assessment, or the EdTPA. The EdTPA involves three main goals, and that's for future teachers to be able to plan, instruct, and assess. Or that's what they'll be assessing us on, how we are able to instruct, plan, and assess. This diagram shows this is a good diagram that shows the 3 components. Like I stated before, the EdTPA is the end goal of this program because it is what it will be reviewed nationally, but it is what allows us to move on and be graded as a teacher. Our cohort leaders and professors made it clear that we need to save everything throughout the program because it will greatly help us prepare and complete the EdTPA. They also reminded us that that everyone in the program is here to help, whether it is our cohort students, our fellow students, our professors, or even our guide teachers. Lastly, Eric Ginsberg made it very clear how important professionalism is in this program. We are representing SDSU, which means that anyone in the district, if we were to do something good or bad, both of those things will reflect on our university. We are going to be dealing with future employers, whether that is our fellow cohort students or our guide teachers. So it is very important that throughout the whole program, we recognize that we respect each other and that we are the students in this program. 3 main components that I got of the professionalism aspect is that we want to be able to communicate professionally, we want to be dressed professionally, and that our actions and our email are very important. Although Ginsberg and Stewart did not go over social media as much in the all-cohort orientation, it was very clear that social media was an important aspect of this professionalism also. The orientation was greatly informative, and to end this overview, I would like to end it with a quote by Ginsberg, "To infinity and beyond."